Welcome to my channel. This video is for a 3-ribbon Dollar Tree bow. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell for notifications on my uploads and live streams. I'm starting with the first tail. I'm measuring out 8 inches on my mat. If you don't have a mat, just use a ruler as a guide. I'm gathering it and pinching it, and then I'm going to hold it in my left hand. I'm going to measure out another 8 inches for my first loop. So you just gather those together and then twist that ribbon before you make your next loop. Measure out another 8 inches and gather that. And then pinch it and hold it in the center. Then you want to twist that ribbon again. So this ribbon, I'm going to have 2 tails and 2 loops. One tail on top and one tail on bottom. I like to use a clip for the center to hold it in place. I got those at the Dollar Tree. Now I'm cutting off my second tail, and I'm going to start on my next ribbon. Again, I'm doing 8 inches for every ribbon, every tail, every loop. I'm doing 8 inches. So you just want to do the same thing, gather that together, make your loop, twist the ribbon. Even if the pattern is, you can see it on both sides, it looks better on the top side, and the bows will look better if you twist the ribbon. If you take your top bow and just lay it on top of that one, you can kind of see what you're wanting, how many loops you need to make for your second layer. So for my second layer, I'm going to do 3 loops. You can do as many or as few as you want, and you can layer these bows as many times as you want. I'm going to do 3 ribbons, and I'm going to do 1 layer with each ribbon, so it'll have 3 layers, 3 ribbons, but you can do as many layers as you want with these, and you can make 1 loop, 2 loops, 3 loops, 4 loops, however many you want. Again, I'm going to clip these together. Now, if you need to go ahead and tie them off after making each bow, go ahead and do that. Do what works for you. Now on to my third and final layer. Again, 8 inches for this one. Just make that loop, twist that ribbon, and hold it in place. And for this one, I'm going to do 4 loops. So I had 2 on the first layer, 3 on the middle layer, and 4 on this one, and every one had 2 tails. You can move this around and decide where you want to tie them together at. So just move them all around. You can have the tails going all different directions. That's what I love about these bows. They're fun and funky. So just make sure that your loops are, you've got the ones going to the left, all going to the left, the ones going to the right, all going to the right before you tie it off. Because if you don't get the tie through the center of all the loops, then you're going to have some loops that aren't secured on the bow, and you'll have to retie it, which I've done many times. Believe it or not, I did not have to do that with this one, but usually when I make one of these funky bows, I end up doing that. So after you get it all tied together and you want to twist the chenille stem or whatever you're using to tie it off really good. You want it really tight in the center. And then just move your loops around, make them look nice, move your tails where you want them, and then you can start trimming off your tails and making them look pretty. So I'm just going to cut a V shape into the ends of all my tails. So you just fold the ribbon like I'm doing here and cut at an angle, and then you'll get that pretty V. And you can cut them at a slant, you can cut them straight across, just make sure they look nice, or you can fold them under. But usually when you fold them under, they will come undone, so you have to add a touch of hot glue, which I show that in another bow video. Now I'm going to move everything around, see how I like it. You can take those tails and kind of curl them like I'm doing here. Now if you want to know how much ribbon I used, I measured the middle ribbon that had 3 loops and 2 tails, and I used just a little bit over a yard of ribbon to make that center section, so that should give you an idea of how much ribbon you want. Alright guys, that was it. I know you guys can make a really cute bow like this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell for notifications. Share, like, comment, and thanks for watching.